Alrighty, let's get the show on the road. How's everyone doing? You might notice the layout behind me is a bit different than usual. I'm in a hotel. I'm obviously not going to say where or why or any of the details, but just know my setup's a little hit or miss at the moment. I'm going to lower my own volume a bit loud, I'm noticing. But otherwise, everything looks fine so far, at least I would say. So, hopefully everybody is doing well. Today is going to be a pretty simple stream, all things considered. We're back on Limbus Company, obviously. And with any luck, today's stream is going to be simple. Fingers crossed. It is a refraction railway. So, things could go a little off the rails, but time will tell. Time will tell. I'm going to move myself down a little bit so you can always see the turn count, enemies, etc. But other than that, we should be good to go from what I'm seeing. At least I'm not seeing anything that will require my immediate attention. Again, setup is a bit scuffed, so I'm trying to make sure everything runs smoothish. It's hard to get totally smooth when I'm away from home. Okay, let me just see how everything sounds, and we'll get started shortly on the actual railway content, because that's what you're all here for. So, I don't know exactly what to expect. I know some of what appears in this railway, but it's very loose, especially because I made the thumbnail for this ages ago, and that's the only reason I know anything. I know there's a dragon. I know there are some other enemies that we'll get to, but that's the main thing I know. There's a dragon. Oh. I mean, I guess I ought to get started. What would even be ideal? There's a question. It's all normal to everything. So I guess I'm picking mostly based on colors and just general units. Okay, let me grab one of my interchangeable teams, aka I don't care what's here. Let's just plan it. So who's generally good? There's a question. That's all fine. We'll bring this version of Faust as well. Might as well. Can't really go wrong with this version. I only really need 7 IDs, so at least I assume it'll be 7, and then yeah, chain. And no one cares who's on the chain. I think I'm gonna go like so, and then I'll put everyone else to IDs I don't care about, because I don't recall, but I think it'll lock me out of some of these as we go along. It sounds like that's not too big a problem, but you never know. And we'll put you all in the chain. Okay. Everyone else level 60? The ones I care about? Yep. Alright, let's get started. So it looks like the first, I guess, station. Pretty simple one. I'm not too worried. It's only one wave, so hard to go wrong. Who are you? Refracted butterfly of entangled lives. The Poopa. Okay. Quick skills. I should probably look at the passives. I get too confident otherwise. Gain 1.3 HP as shield. HP does not fall below 90%. If its unit's shield is broken before the end of turn 3, end the turn immediately and activate unique pattern next turn. At attack end of the quickening skill, end the encounter. Okay. Interesting. Looks pretty easy. When the clashes, I mean. I don't know. It seems oddly simple. I don't know that I trust it. I guess time will tell in the end. So far, not bad. Or at least we're winning the clashes, so it's something. That's all I can really ever wish for. Just win the clashes. That's like the most important thing at a given time. Okay, so there's the first turn, I guess. Doesn't look too different. I don't know. I guess we'll just do it again. And hopefully do more damage from virtue of having more sanity. If I'm also not mistaken, I think when I looked, the turn count we're expected to meet for this one is 111. I'm gonna go for roughly under 100 as my baseline. That way I have some room for error, and also just, I think that'd be a good turn count. But I don't know. Anyway, looks like the pattern has changed. I'm guessing the passives haven't. What about these skills? Attack type and affinity of skills that clashed with this skill affect the impending past. Enemy units of stage 2 gain incandescent scale dust. And then we have impending present and impending future with other dusts. Unclashable. That doesn't do damage. Don't end the... Okay, this is... I mean, I guess we'll go for it. I don't know. This is gonna end the encounter, so I guess this is how we're starting. Interesting so far. To say the least. Oh, you lost the clash. That's... I guess I shouldn't be surprised. You were the one who kept having to evade every turn, because your other skill is frankly a waste. I should have thought of that. I'm a bit slow. I haven't played Limbus in a while. Nonetheless, that should end this from what I read. Yeah. And so we begin, I suppose? I don't know, it just started. This one feels so odd. Oh, we got 2 waves with the dragon, I guess. Okay. And then it's back to you. Except the past, so I'm guessing whatever happened before is going to impact this. Here. So I'll look at all the parts in case there's anything. Not really though. It seems samey. I guess we'll head in. I'm so lost so far. Okay, dragon time, I guess. How's it going? Oh boy. Yeah, I can see why your picture was so big now. Goodness, you're a lot to look at. And I'm fully on the screen. It's all neutral if I use that skill. Okay, I'm gonna have you defy the prescript for this turn. So sorry. It's just not worth it. Speed leaves much to be desired as well, I'm noticing. Not thrilling, but, you know, I'll manage, I guess. Again, with no sanity. Really doesn't make sense to follow that prescript. We will take the small debuff. You know, I probably should have read the dragon's passives. That would have been smart. That... Good job, me. Far from my smartest plays. Oh well. Should be fine. I hope. Whew. So far, so good. But at least we're winning all the clashes. Definitely not the worst I've seen. Thank you, Brienne, for winning your clash. You had me worried for a second. Amount of ties. Got across a lot of people, so I'm not worried about that. Let's actually look at the passives now. The head gains shield equal to 100% of this unit's max HP. Does not lose shield at turn end. Gain 3 of this. So looks like it makes them stronger. Okay, gain more. Gain more. The inverted scale part takes damage only from skills that isn't the main target of. Does not take damage from any other sources. When the inverted scale part is hit, remove the inverted scale part from the skill slots next turn. Gain 1 offense level up and 1 defense level up for every flower bearing pin stack consumed by the Wrath of the Inverted skill. You're not affected by haste or bind. You take half damage from those statuses. At 10 plus clashes against the same enemy, randomly gain or lose clash power by clash count by 10 in a clash rounded down. Okay, that's not... All I've really gotten out of that is just unopposed are helpful, I guess. Yeah, they lose some from losing those clashes. So keep an eye out that. Okay. Have to outroll 14. Lovely. Just given all my characters have kind of garbage sanity right now, it's not the greatest. Still, I'll make do. As always. Build up sanity and hopefully get better. That's all I really can do. Nice. Even though he rolled tails. Good job, Merceau. Love to see it. Good job, good job. I also like how there's a whole animation for that actually hitting the dragon. That just looks cool, honestly. I kind of love that. I guess okay, that did not go well as far as clashes go. That's not ideal. You rolled all tails, Don. Come on. I know your sanity isn't like amazing, but it's not garbage. Oy. Fortunate. A lot of favorites, which always makes me nervous. Hopefully it still goes well in spite of that. Faust, no, Faust! And you removed one of the lack of sanity is surprisingly screwing me over more than I usually does, it feels like. And that could be me imagining it. Sometimes that's how it goes, but I don't know, it feels like a lot. If that makes sense. Again, have somebody staggered. Oh, yeah. That's a big one. Guess that's the best I can do. Oh, and there's two. Oof. Not a fan. Not a fan. I guess I could have you do something that makes you stronger next turn. Overall, depending on how this goes, we'll probably reload and try again to hopefully get some better rolls here at the start. But I want to see the entirety of the waves here, because if something else is going to go wrong later, I want to know about it now. People are actually winning their clashes this time. That's good. The last second. I think this is a bust. Poor luck. We've lost way too many clashes. To the point where, yep. Okay, we're gonna reset and hopefully not suffer so much. Ugh. Yeah, I gotta think that through more. That or get luckier, which I'd rather not have that be the present. I can always change teams. That is an option. Because admittedly, Dawn's first skill for this ID just is kind of bad. Okay, well, it doesn't even matter. I can't clash this time. I don't know. We'll go for it, certainly. Neutral at best. Kind of have to clash with you this time. I feel like so, I think. Neutral. Come on. Fine, we'll use the not prescript skill. I don't like doing it, but sometimes you have to. Cannot trust those odds. And yet sometimes I'll just lose anyway. We're not losing Clash's first turn. I refuse. I refuse. The first turn, people. Whew. Okay, let's try that a third time, I guess. Regardless, that should work. Come on. Thank you. Thank you, Don, for doing something. Can we finally get a first turn where we don't lose? Like any advantage? Kinda need it. Good job, Brienne. Love to see it. Also Faust. Nice. Ishmael at the last second. At the last second. Listen, I need good luck, not bad luck. Stop it, video game. Actually, I think I'm going to change up the team. I think Dawn's a little too much of a liability if I have to use skill ones. Like, ever. I need sanity for it to become viable. Let's switch to that one. Anyone else I feel like would be better under a different ID? Maybe Ishmael? I think most of the others have been fine. I don't know. Fortunately, I've never been particularly good at composing teams. I know enough to scrape by, but that's about it. Needless to say, it gets me into trouble more than I would like. Okay, take 4. Come on, nice, nice. That's what I hope to see. Obviously, why would I want to see failure? Okay, should be an easy win. Thank you, Faust. Much better so far. Like, these clashes have felt less close. At least for the IDs I changed. We finally have a turn 1 where I just feel comfortable moving on. Huzzah! Admittedly not the greatest odds. And nor are a lot of these. I think that I'm fine with. Same there. Maybe that should work. I was about to say, Ton, please. I just said it should work. I guess I gotta remember, their sanity is not maxed yet. That is the main hurdle. Especially because I don't think this dragon has sanity. At least not that I've noticed. I'll look next turn. It gives them a bit of an advantage, at least at the start. Oh my goodness. There we go. I don't think that's necessarily restart worthy, but that was not good. Ugh. Flashing for you, I guess. And go for the favored there. Work. Or is that? Yeah, I'm gonna cut its speed in half. Your speed is 1, so you're not flashing anything. Which sucks. You're usually one of my better flashers. Guess we'll do that. Have you evade? I don't know. Go, I guess. I am in pain, mentally. Especially having used that skill so early, but... You lost... Yep. 12 versus 15. Again, I don't have a lot of better options. I guess I could have used Ego, but... It was a bit early to be doing that. Figured. It's multi-hit anyway. I was just hoping you could not take some of the damage. No one's staggered, I guess, but don't like it. At all. Yeah, we got the big skills. Okay, the ones I don't have a plan for. I guess we'll use Ego. I want to use it willy-nilly, but I'd say one of the bigger skills is a good reason. Beyond that, I don't have a lot. Okay. If that ego work. Ay, ay, ay. Paralysis. Yeah, one though. Shouldn't have as big an impact as it's implying. I think we could do that. No, everyone got one paralysis. Thanks for making it harder for me to read the odds. Hey, I think that'll still work. We'll go like so for the rest. Might not work. Yeah, that one I was a bit hesitant. And someone's staggered. I cannot get the hang of this dragon so far. Feels like. And that may well just be you're doing it wrong, but I don't know. Thank you for winning that. Miss Hong Lu won, in spite of low sanity. Yeah, it was you who got staggered, so at least we don't have to actually deal with the staggered consequences, but yeah, I can't say I'm thrilled either. Got 21 in there to deal with, and we have someone else just staggered. Well, that's not great. Can't say I'm a fan. And I can trust. This I think I'm gonna need an ego for. Okay. This is farther along than most of my attempts at the very least, which I will take, because the bar has fallen that low. I wish I could have higher standards. I just can't with how things are currently. I mean, hey, we hope for the best. What more can we really do? Realistically, even if this does go wrong, I can already think of one more improvement I can make. So take it on the chin if need be. Oh, we are going to keep trying to press on. You do? Oh, that one. There we go. Still some good damage. Not that expecting damage isn't really relevant at the moment. At least compared to usual. Don't know. Keep going. Nice. This dragon takes a lot of hits. So I think we are closing in on the end of this phase anyway. The whole shield bit. Turn 8. There we go. I was just thinking about that. I didn't plan for anyone to sub in after. So to be honest, I don't think the 2-gun ideas have been doing me much good. Like, they haven't been doing bad, but could definitely be better. I don't know if that'll work. It is favored. That's also just favored, though. So you know what, we'll go for it. I guess I'll have you use the skill, like... I don't know, you're pretty useless. I think regardless I should restart just to get something else on the field that's better. Ay. Get fluid back in there. That'll help regardless. Okay. And the dragon... I'm assuming it's just going to end the phase. I can't imagine we're going... Because I also remember, if we see the dragon again later, I can't imagine... Oh. Okay. That's quite the transition. But hey, progress has been made. It's something. Only took me 8 turns. Okay, I'm gonna come back in with, well, basically just characters who won't run away. Because they ran out of ammo. You did fine. You too. I just don't think it's particularly necessary for this one. Let me... think. They do have options. I'm gonna pull out what I think would work best for each character and then just pick between them. Honestly, I think I might go like so. Let me finish looking through the rest though. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go like this and then we'll just put the rest to characters I don't care about so we can use them later. And this won't rely on the chain battle system at all. So all is well. Okay. So I think at this point I have the dragon figured out. That's nice. Take it. Want to win these in particular? I think they want to read that again. Oh, I see. It gets rid of some of the... Okay. That makes sense. I was wondering why you would ever hit it. I see. I guess might as well. That should win easily, I would think. But it's the first turn, you never know. I see. Use more of it, the more of it you have. That makes sense. Still gonna do it. Just see how well it goes. It's turn 1. I'm a little less concerned. Because I can always retry. Maybe it might not be the best move what I'm seeing here. Because we already lost a clash because of it. Because I don't know how strictly necessary it is to do. Maybe not immediately, at least. Better we gotta get lucky. I could do either. Because it's turn 1, I can afford to retry. I'll give it a couple goes, I think. I don't want to be here forever, but a couple tries won't hurt. Oh, we immediately lost the clash. That's... No. Just no. I do wish I could skip the dragon's intro, but whatevs. Not long enough to be worth skipping. Or not skipping, but avoiding restarts. Ooh, words. Orange is your worst. Da, da, da. I really want to use their skill on, man. Whatever. Okay, for once it worked out. I was honestly getting a little tired of it going wrong, so I'm glad. It's a railway. Please never go particularly easily. Okay, there we go. Let's go trigger that. I guess if nothing else, having it be the last skill would be ideal. Because that way we avoided impacting flashes at all. Still. This turn looks to be going fine, so I don't think it matters for the time being. Never mind. The dragon won at the last second. I hate it when enemies do that. It's like, if you're gonna win a clash, can't you do it sooner? I got more railway to do. I can't be here forever. Ay, ay, ay. Honestly, I think we're early enough that it's not going to be... That said, I don't like that we got all skill ones for Dawn. Because I don't have a lot that... Honestly, yeah, I think I have to restart. I don't have anything really to deal with the big skills. I'm gonna need some of the stronger characters to get their skill 3s, please. I left a couple options, so I don't need all of them to, but I need 2. If you would be so kind, game. Okay. This I can work with. I don't ask for a lot, but I need the bare minimum. Alright, once again, we're using your skill 1. Please make it work. Ah. Okay, Dawn is... Oh, Dawn, no! You lose, right? Yeah. Well, that's unfortunate. That normally works. Apparently the curse continues. At least once I get the sanity, things get somewhat consistent. Till then, it's kind of just repeat. That's you. I'd rather do that, honestly. Okay. Good start, good start. In general, it's always a good sign if it immediately roars, because it shows you didn't lose immediately. And given how this game works, that's pretty necessary. Also, you took a bit, but you won in the end, so that... Oh, Faust! Faust, come on! We're never gonna get anywhere at this rate. I've seen turn 1 for the past, like, 5 resets. I haven't even reached turn 2. I need the sanity. I beg. Okay, come on, everybody, please. Just win. Not that hard. You're at roughly 50-50s. Maybe a little less. Man. They're all favorites. Can't we get one run where all the favorites work? I can't do better than favorites, it feels like. At least with this team. As granted, I could rethink it again, but I don't wanna. I just need to get lucky. At least once. Actually, you are the last skill, so you want to do that. Unfortunate, that is the best I can do as a counter. Hopefully the counter works. I don't have a lot of good options for the big skills again. I think I can do that? That might work. I hesitate. Okay. good. Oh, 300. Good start, you know? Something. Stop rolling tails. Please. Nice. One more. And we can finally progress past the first turn. Faust, I swear. Screw it, we're gonna keep going. I don't want to be on turn 1 anymore. I beg. I don't wanna. Honestly, I think the loss of sanity makes it not worth it. Because now everybody's kinda... Yeah... Finally back to turn 1, only because I need the sanity. And losing sanity from that Unbreakable is just not worth it, in my opinion. Okay, here we go again. I suppose. Just go one so I need sanity to make that work, and I don't have sanity as early. I guess you could be the one that doesn't clash anything. Except I have 2 skills that suck. Never mind. Maybe I should rethink the Honglu. Honestly, I just kind of thought because they were generally good the last time I used them, but with everybody else, admittedly, he's a little iffy. Yeah, let's change that one as well. Just to make the odds a little better. Yeah, sure, we'll do that. Alright. I've lost track of how many tries we've gone against this dragon, but... Turn... something. Certainly. I have that little of an idea. Okay. Honestly, I think I'll actually put you on the red skill. I think that'll work. Hopefully. I wish I could be more confident. But you know, I'll hold out some hope at least. So far, okay. Still got a few skills left to go before I can call it good, but I think we have this. At least this turn. You know how it is. Alright, let's get started. I think that'll work. I think I'd rather have that skill clash. In that case, we'll save that one. Oh, from there. Good start. That roar means we did not immediately lose. Same thing again. Okay, nice. Hey, going well. Ooh, that one was tall order. Nice. I wasn't sure how that one would go. All wins. Nice start. Love to see it. Okay, we got 3 people who are... Actually, no, most people don't have max sanity. Just Rien's built different. That said, fast is also pretty high. So, we'll do that. Admittedly, perfect roll is a bit of a much. I don't know if I have anyone else who would do better, though. Maybe? There's more room for error. But I'm gonna go for it. We'll see. Let's go. Okay, nice. Maxed out your sanity. Another clash 1. Okay, but the second time you got it from the look of it. Yep. Nice. It's not an immediate win, but I don't need an immediate win. As long as you win in the end. Same thing. We're good. Ryan got that. To be fair, he has max sanity, so I wasn't too worried. Okay. This run's looking solid. I mean, I have no complaints, at the very least. Okay, so most of my characters now have good sanity. It's just Dawn. I'll give him a relatively easy skill to clash, I think. For her. I don't even know why I said the wrong one. Bien, you're at skill 1, huh? Don't know if I trust that. I was gonna give Dawn a relatively simple skill to clash, but I don't think I can. Because you got 4 things to clash this turn. Not to mention that's at like 6. Yo, I should probably get rid of some of that so it's a little easier. Start off with a fluid sack just so everybody gets some sanity. And then we'll do that to lower the amount of that to deal with. Also thinking we'll have Rien use Ego. And I got 2 things left to clash. So that should work. Particularly because of Fluid Sac. Come on, Fluid Sac. Kind of the whole glue of this idea. A bit more sanity for everybody. That'll use up your flower stuff. Should help. Yeah, that helped a lot. Okay, that was worth doing. I think I made the right call. Yeah, you win that easily. Nice. Just rage bait the dragon. Simple. Love to see it. Love to see it. Okay. Good turn. That's back down to 2. Faust admittedly doesn't have the greatest sanity, so we're going to probably want to start you off with a simple clash. The rest of you deal with the other stuff. Shouldn't be too hard from what I'm seeing. Good job, Faust. You're not winning that with a 6. Laughable. I think we're almost done with this phase at this point. Fairly certain. The things should start speeding up now that I have sanity to work with. Good job, Rien Sang. I can't help but chuckle. Alright, 2,000 left to go. Bit overkill, but sure. Go for it, everybody. Another 300. And with Rien's skill, like final skill, this should probably end this turn. It'll be very helpful. Still at 300. Maybe not this turn, next turn at the very least. Another 200-ish damage. Yeah, okay, I think it is going to be next turn in hindsight. That's fine, though. I don't mind. 3. Ah, yes, you're gonna beat me with a 3, dragon. What will I do? Okay. So yeah, this turn. That's fine, honestly. Just gotta make sure it actually, you know, ends here. Because we can only waste so many turns. That's just how it is. Should win easily. All of those should win easily, honestly. Then go for it. Let's end this. Oh. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but I don't think it'll do much. Maybe that's one of the skills I cared to list about. Yeah, you're not randomly getting the upper hand now. Come on. There we go. We're good. We're good. Love to see it. Let's get on to the next phase. Okay. So, you doing anything in the background? In shield equals 300% of the core's max HP. This effect does not trigger when attack skills are equipped. Turn start when staggered. Recover from stagger. And apply Dragon Spirit to the attacker next turn. Okay. While this unit takes damage that brings HP down to 0, this unit's HP will not drop below 1 for the turn. Recover from stagger due to damage for the turn. Staggered or killed. Damage. Use Impale the Self Impurity to purge at the very end of that turn. That cannot be part of assist defenses. Can only be taking damage from things it's the main target of. And we got question mark skills. So I can't do much more research. That said, we've got some copies to deal with. This good old gimmick. Well, who are you targeting? Oh, you're targeting them. It's unclashable anyway, so I don't know that matters much. Regardless, I know the drill. They all roll really good speed, making the whole clashing thing a little harder. I think I'm gonna go like that. And that should work out fine. Whew. Yep, no, that was inevitable. That's unclashable. I can't do anything about that. Especially when you roll such good speed, bud. Still, doesn't do much. Honestly, I don't recall a lot of the egos offhand. It's a whole thing. There's one. Oh no, a guard. Whatever will I do? Get staggered anyway. We got a substitute, which makes sense. They probably have all 12, that's a guess. What are you doing? Now I can actually see the skill. If Crimson Jade is at 1 HP, deals 0 damage, and coin effects do not trigger. Attack end, this unit dies. Okay. So I guess ideally I want to attack that if I can. How much health do you have? 200. That would take like 2 skills. I could do that. One of them's staggered. Got another ego. Not even ego, actually. Looks like ego. The portrait gives away that it's not in fact ego. Well, you have like a massive speed roll, so actually I need ego of my own to deal with that. Because that's not going to work on my end. What can I do? Not a lot, honestly. His egos, yeah, aren't very good for rolling high. You have to lower your speed. I do still have Durante's. I don't know if I necessarily want to do that yet. I'm guessing this isn't going to work. Because, yeah, multi-coin egos tend not to roll very high. The best I can do is that, and after that I kind of just... You're not going to roll tails, are ya? You have max sanity. Yeah, if I want to beat that, I might legitimately have to lower their speed. I cannot outroll a 13. At least not easily. 13 speed. 23 is the number to beat. Which... Urso is not the character for. At least not with these egos. Let me figure everybody else out, at the very least. You can be one of the people attacking the big thing in the center. And then, yeah... Really, it would be... Or so, being attacked the center as well. I think I am going to cut down their speed. Okay, that's the first of 2 Durantes I have for the day, so... I'm not using those willy-nilly. That should make my life easier. Right, then... Seriously? Why is this normal skill so good? Let me see, what's your stagger threshold? 124? Okay, honestly, just... Screw it. We're gonna do that. Because I cannot be bothered. That should do enough damage that he just gets staggered, and it doesn't matter. Dagger plus plus. I will take it. A lot of staggers that turn. Yikes, that may have been a poor move. Okay. Well, I think I screwed it up, because now half my people suck, and the other half are staggered. Okay, yeah, I think I had to surrender that. That was terrible. Lesson learned at the least, but ugh. Okay, first of all, egos being rethought. Thank y'all. Do that one. Issue is I don't have a lot of egos that are particularly amazingly high rolling. That is what I would theoretically need to deal with that. Guess I should have that regardless. Can that deal with it? 26? Yeah, maybe. I think so. You could deal with it regardless. Especially if I give you that, though. Or so. I don't know if I have a lot of options for you. I don't look through your ego much. Put that on. Not very good. Not really. I'm not using a negative coin ID. I guess that's decent. Sure. No. No. Okay, fair enough. Finally. An obsession can work. That's about it. I have options now, if nothing else. Ugh. But the main thing I learned, deal with the thing in the background. You numbskull. Ay, ay, ay. Really was not complicated. I'm just an idiot. Alright, well, you know, live and learn. I'll do better this time, hopefully. So I'm going to check a few things, make sure stream is still looking good. Enough at the very least. Yeah, no, stream looks good. I don't see anything wrong at the very least. The lighting's a bit iffy, but there's only so much I can do given my location. Oh, we lost the clash. Darn you, Riensing, why? I know why. Your sanity just isn't up there yet. Oh, come on. I honestly thought we were going to get an immediate start. That's sad. Oh, you got skill ones. Actually, it looks like you can't clash in the first place, so I guess you're doing nothing. Okay. Whew, I don't like those odds, but we're gonna have to try them anyway. We'll see. Man, it wasn't even the skill I thought would mess it up. No, it was a different one. Seems like a familiar pattern with the start of this fight. Just hope and pray that they got the upper hand. Okay. That I can work with. Insane. Good start. Good start. Whew. I think we lost a clash and I missed it. So what happened? Yeah, that was messed up. Okay, fine. Come on, man. We got like 2 seconds into this fight and then it's over. So rude. You're not acting this turn. That's not good enough at all. Oh no, that's not good either. Seriously. Okay, you know what? We're gonna try and use the assist defense. That's probably my best bet. Because those skill ones in particular are terrible. They're not gonna work. Okay, I think we're gonna win now. That's fine. Okay. All really comes down to that assist defense. Cost did get a bit of sanity, so our odds are a bit better. Brienne's saying he's not losing a 5. Come on. And yes, assist defense. Good, 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 good. And I actually have some viable skills on these people. Huzzah! Just clash the green skills. I don't want to risk it. Whew. I think Faust could do it, because her sanity is higher than everybody else's. That said, it is still only a favorite, so that could go wrong. Nope, looks like we're fine. Good, good, good. Yeah, I don't know what you expected, Dragon. You make the big threatening roar while rolling a 6. Okay, I think now at this point we have reached a point where things will be fine. The stragglers are getting their sanity up. Everything is fine. Okay, okay. Good job, Riensei. Alright, everybody has 30 sanity now. Except for the 2 stragglers, but again, they're catching up. Like so. I think you have that. That should be fine. I think Fast Sanity is high enough. I don't mind her skipping out this turn and getting some. But everybody else should be fine. Looking good, looking good. Another 300 damage. $127. Oh, did I mess up? Nope, we're good. Okay. I had a mini panic attack for a sec. We're fine. I thought it was wild about to get flushed down the drain immediately. That would have been so sad. Whew. Got multiple bigger skills this time. Can't say I'm a fan. Did you win that? Yes. Or will that? You have a bunch of the... Yes, we're on that turn. Okay, in that case, let's change it up a little bit. So we're gonna go like so, and that should drain all the power out of you. Rage bait the dragon, basically. Thank you for depowering yourself. Very helpful. That'll make all these clashes easier. You're not winning that, I'm sorry. A 4? It's like every time I look, it gets worse. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. 86. Getting closer to transitioning the phase. Maybe like 2 more turns? 3? Can't imagine much more, at least. Everybody has max sanity now, so that's not a worry. That is fine. What do you do with that one? Yeah, that'll go better. Let's do it that way. I mean... I still love the big dramatic roars, even when it's very much going to lose the clash. Doesn't matter what the dragon rolled, it'll roar. Oh, you're at 35 sanity now. Use some. Okay, I'll try and get that back up this turn. You take one of the easier clashes. So leave Riensang with the harder one? I say harder very loosely, it's a 13. I guess that's just the best the dragon can do at the moment. Alright, let's go. Okay. Man, 2 hours into... or not quite 2 hours into stream, but I'm getting close to 2 hours into stream. And we're still just here. That's not a great sign, but, you know, I think I'm getting the hang of it. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, Riensang, let's see what you can do. Or 30. So we'll definitely end it next turn. That's fine. Okay. 431. And I can do 300 damage with just 2 skills. Funny how that works. It's not work though, so it's not carried away. Let's finish this. Get back over to phase 2. Come on. There we go. Okay. You do your whole thing, and I'll prepare to not suck, I guess. Literally, my mistake last time was so just obvious in hindsight. We're not doing that again, basically. Hey. Okay, let's begin. Oh. Yeah, you do your thing, I guess. That is to be worried about later. Nice. And finally, Merceau. Just attacking Faust. Works for me. Okay, now for the turn that matters. This thing. Let's see here. We can do that because it'll cause an assist defense. Can also do that. I want to make sure this thing goes down. I'm not letting last time repeat. Then there's you. Who are you targeting? Targeting Merceau again. But, yeah, I prepared for that. Not this time. As for the rest of you... I guess have fun. I can counter this. Let's go. Yep, Merceau's not losing that. Sorry. Thought ahead this time. Okay, nice. Got one more skill coming that thing's way. Soon. Not this time, you stupid bulb. Thing. Yeah. See, it's so obvious in hindsight. That's all I had to do! Whatever. I don't think we're gonna waste your Furioso, buddy. I just don't think this is the time to use it. Do some of that. Ebony step. Okay. There are some good skills in here, so I do need to be careful. I think we'll use a fluid sac just to get some healing out. Yeah, we'll do it like that. You do that, you do that. You got out and you go as well. Lovely. You rolled a 9. Who are you targeting? Targeting. Oh, like, what match play might work on that? Yeah. Can't say I'm thrilled I haven't used this much ego. Okay. Let's go. Hit them all, Rien. Have fun. I think, you know, I sometimes forget that can hit multiple people. It's like his main thing, and yet I've only really used it on one-on-ones. It should be obvious. Not new. I guess I'm just stupid. Down. Okay. Doing your thing. I think that's fine. Yes. And now we got a bunch of substitutes, so let's clean up, so to speak. Whew. There is one ego in there. 2, actually. That said, I've learned at this point even the regular skills can be kind of intimidating. Not super, but definitely somewhat. Honestly, I think I might power counter something else. I don't know if I get... Okay, I'll power counter that. That's fine. Interesting. Oh, that's a 25. That's not gonna move. That will not be fine at all. Big ego. On the house. How are you targeting? Sure. Actually, you're... Hold on, what's your skill 3 roll again? I want to make sure. Yeah, so that'll do, honestly. I think we'll use this, trigger the assist defense on you, instead of doing it that way. Oh, he staggered someone. That's annoying. Barely any damage. I thought maybe not, but no. No such luck. Okay, fine. That's another one down. That should be handled easily. So is Merceau. The Unbreakable is a little annoying, but not the worst. Another one down, staggered. Ooh, basically dead. Staggered. Okay. You staggered one of my people, but I wiped out nearly all yours, so, let's just finish them. Let's see. They all have roughly similar HP values, except for you. So, I'll give you some extra damage, just to be sure. That's two, that's two, but stronger skills. Here, let me just swap this around a little bit. Down. Two down. Okay, you didn't quite die, but I don't think I could have done anything about that. Fine. Just end him. Honestly, I don't care. Just finish it. But in case, I'll do something that you can actually clash with. But yeah, you were not living. Sorry. Okay, back to phase 3. Progress. You're looking a bit worse for wear, dragon. Our turn 14. You're at 2,000 HP. Okay, all parts become breakable and unseverable. Broken parts regenerate 3 turns with 30% HP. Cannot be killed as long as flowering wedge part isn't broken. Got it. Counter. Yep. You're gonna have the graying pin stuff. Okay. So we need to break this. Which is the sort of tail-looking symbol. Let me find that in the list. Right here. Clashable Guard. On combat start, gain 1 flowering wedge. Next turn, clash lose the combat. Cancel the combat start effect. Gain 3 defense power up next turn. Okay. Gotcha. Well, might as well start strong. I gotta break the thing. I think a power counter is gonna work better for that. Dominating, power counter dominating, favored. Need to deal with one more, but that might, yeah. That's a 13. 13. I feel like that, maybe. The only one I'm worried about, really, is Yoshi's Clash. I could just make it an evade. Yeah, let's do that. I'd rather not risk the Clash going wrong. Okay. Nothing to worry about. Come on. Okay, power counter. Oh, that didn't work. Okay. We're gonna get hit then. Oh, again? People! Don't lose to the easy skills. Come on. Oh, that was a multi-hit. Oh. That resulted in 2 staggers. Okay. Not the end of the world, but not great. You just can't leave me to evade things, huh? Hopefully, I really screwed myself that time. I'm really not good at noticing when things are multi-hit. I don't even know why. It's pretty obvious usually. Ugh. Okay, good. Last thing I need is this thing getting more of an advantage. $30. Okay. Ooh, that's a single skill. That's not usually a good sign. Tides Born of Dragon's Tears. Can clash with the skill regardless of speed. Until this skill ends, the unit cannot be staggered from taking damage. For every flower bring wedge on self, when flower +1 and attack weight. If flower bring wedge is at max stack, deal plus 100% additional damage. When clash lose, deal 80% less damage. And this cannot stagger the target. And gain 3 fragile next turn. Okay, so you really don't want to lose to this, and it gets stronger for flower burying wedge. Lovely. You have 2. That's good. It's not 3. I'll take it. I need to roll a 31. Probably 4th match flame will be my best bet for that. I guess everybody else attack, because you might as well. That should work easily. Good job. And that should deal way less damage. Goodness, this is a visual. Okay, yeah, that full power, I can see that being... Jeez. That's with it minus 80%, huh? I mean, it's definitely tolerable, but still, it's... It goes to show how much that would have done otherwise. The fire-breathing wedge is still pretty high on health. Don't like that. I'm gonna go like so. I'll do a fluid sack as well, make sure that works. And flash something, that's fine. Do that. $26 is an issue. I think I need to do something. Can't just do what I would like. Do I really have to do this again? Ugh. Annoying, but okay. Am I still missing one? Oh, because I still need to hit that one, but I don't... No one's fast enough. At least fast enough and actually has a usable skill for it. Fine. 2 ego, whatever. I rolled surprisingly low. I should have read closer, because I feel like I missed something. Good job, Don. That'll make you stronger next turn, so it's not a waste. It's just not ideal. Yeah, just a lot more. That's not gonna work. Problem is, this thing isn't going to die unless we get it to... We need to break that part. It is so low. Yet it will not die because it still has the one important bit left. Okay. I'm assuming the next part of this is really short. Whatever wave 4 is, because it looked like just a thing from earlier. I don't know, but... I'm hoping, because this is already a lot. At least I feel like. Okay, well, I know I'm crashing this turn. Duh. Everybody go all out. Again, do your thing. You know by now. $585. Minus 80% to this attack. Cannot stagger anybody. Like 100, not even 100 actually, across the entire team is not a lot. So, should be fine. Good old division. Okay, I see how you're supposed to do this now. This is the turn where you do a lot of damage to it. Unfortunately, I don't think I can one-cycle it. Real unfortunate. That. Yeah. We're closer, but just not quite. Well, actually, I could get quite a few skills on it this turn. That should work. Same there. It's neutral. It's just not going to work. I think I'm gonna have to do that to beat that one. It's fine. Everyone else attack the staggered body part, because we gotta break it. Just not planning on getting killed in the process. $31. Okay. There's 700 HP left on it. About to do that. You maybe? No, neutral. Neutral. Do I need ego again? Everyone else go for the thingy. This dragon is... Oy. Come on. Good job, Ryoshu. Okay, we're on this turn again, where it uses the giant skill of pain and suffering. We should be able to beat it this turn. Ideally without ego, but I will use ego if need be. I'm gonna use an overclock. Just to make sure we get the clash win. Okay, let's see it. See the big laser. $63. 126. There we go. And finally, wave 4. What now? 1 HP and 333 shield. Attack deals 0 damage. Attack end the encounter. The shield's broken. Proceed to the next turn instead and face a unique choice event before the encounter ends. A unique choice would probably have to be helpful, I would think. Because otherwise, why would you ever want to do it? It just adds a turn. But I think I'm going to do it because presumably it would help. So I don't know what it could possibly be. Regardless, we got an ego corrosion, so suckage. So it shouldn't matter at this point. I think I've won, at the least, which is a relief. Ugh, that took way too long. Alright, let's see that choice. We managed to peel off the strands of red thread wrapped around the abnormality. How should we proceed? Oh, okay. Got 3 choices. Sever the set. In the encounter against Butterfly of Entangled Lives... Imago in Section 5? whatever. Disable the first effect of past passive. When hit by a center, Butterfly Entangled Lives inflicts burn and burn count on the said center. Okay. Same thing. Like a different one. Butterfly of Entangled Lives and the past exclusive skill gains final power and final coin, inflicts SP damage on hit. Counter Butterfly of Entangled Lives inflicts HP healing down and Wrath Fragility on sinners who have enough burn. Okay, it's kind of between the first two for me. Which one? I think I'm gonna go for the burn. The illusion disperses, disappearing into the past. And there we go. Interesting. And that marks the frickin' second station. Lovely. Oh, there's 5 of these, if I'm not mistaken, including the terminus. Yep. Looks like the next one only has 2. 3 waves, because we have to, of course, go back to our old friend. I think before we hop into the next one, I'm going to take a small break just to let myself calm down. Maybe drink a bit of water. I'll be back in like a minute or 2, probably. That is the gist of it, though. Okay. So I just learned that apparently I don't have as much time right now as I thought I did. Funny how plans change when you're on vacation. So needless to say, I can't continue right now. That said, I don't plan on leaving the stream hanging. I want to finish the railway today. I don't plan on stopping. So I'm going to schedule a second stream at some point. I don't know exactly when, because I don't know when I'll be back. But hopefully I'll have enough time to finish this. We'll see. But for now, at the very least, thank you for tuning in. It's much appreciated. Hope you have a grand rest of your day, night. I'll hopefully see you later. But I have to go for now. So with that in mind, that's going to conclude at least this part of stream. It's complicated, but I can't really explain either. Ta-ta.